Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. We are now currently during the night of Friday to Saturday, 31st, 1st of August officially, in the middle of the night. I am starting the vlog right now because I just finished The Shadow of What Was Lost that I'm counting for my month of August. I was also supposed to finish reading Ship of Destiny that I'm halfway through, Lair of Dreams also halfway through, and Six of Crows, which I'm a third through. I did not finish all of these, but I did finish The Shadow of What Was Lost. This is easy, easy. 6 stars. I loved it so much, and I'm gonna name book number 2 for sure. Anyways, I just wanted to start a vlog before I forget tomorrow because this last week we haven't done much because of the weather. I could have done more. Like we did go on one bike ride, I think, and I did do like diamond painting with my son. We did do a reading, obviously, but not much more than that. And we didn't go to the water park last week. Well, this week, whatever, just passed because of the weather, and it was horrible, and it was supposed to be raining all week. Well, it wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be nice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ended up being horrible. And then it was supposed to be nice on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Thursday was horrible. Today was nice. It changed for Saturday for it being rainy and storms, and then it changed again. And now it's supposed to be nice outside. So that's good because it was pretty much the only date left in the summer where my sister could come up and go to the water park with me and my nephew and my mom. So yeah, that's where we're going tomorrow, which means I do need to leave early ish. Not too bad. We're leaving at 9. It's not too early. I do want to do my Pilates and my exercises I need to get done. And I also want to do some dishes before we leave. And ideally, if I could vacuum, because I was supposed to do that today, which I didn't. So I don't know. I want to get some stuff done before we leave tomorrow morning. I also wanted to finish preparing the lunches, but I think my husband did do parts of it this evening. So I'm not sure, but we also need to take care of that. So yeah, reading wise this week, as you can guess, I'm going to be finishing all 3 of these books that I just mentioned. I'm halfway through all of them, except for Six of Crows that I'm a third through, but I'm not worried at all that I'm going to go through them quickly. I'm enjoying all, I want to say 3 of them. Just great reads. So I'm not too worried. And while I was reading the first half of these books, I was just really into them. So not worried about that. I then do need this week to be filming a lot and editing. And I do need to start prepping for my craft fair that is on August the 15th. So in 2 weeks, I'm gonna need to prep for that as well. So that's gonna be pretty much my week this week. And we're probably gonna be going to the water park more than once because we haven't been for the last 2 weeks, and that's sad. So I want to be outside. I want to make the most of it as much as possible because August means it's going to be the end of summer already. I know I still have 3 weeks left, but I'm slowly trying to prepare getting back to school. Unfortunately, I'm really, really sad about it. I don't think I have much else to talk about right now, so I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep because I don't have a lot of hours left to sleep. and I'll update you probably tomorrow evening, though not tomorrow morning. I don't have time. Probably tomorrow evening if I'm not too tired, and I am going to try to keep on reading and update you on that. But I don't know, because I usually am pretty tired when I come back home from the water park. So we shall see. But yeah, on that note, I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, we are now Sunday evening. I have not updated this vlog really much. Yesterday we went to the water park with my family, with my parents, my sister, and my nephew, and my kid, and my husband. So we had a great time. It wasn't like really sunny. It was very, very cloudy and quite hot. And I don't know why, but we were drained of energy. And I know that the sun and heat does that to me. And we go very regularly to the water park. Like, we're used to it. And we're usually quite tired after a day at the park. But I do get back on my feet quite quickly. And usually it's a very, very relaxing evening. Go to bed early, and then the next day we're fine. It's good. Okay, I'm back to my old self. But this morning was hard to go through. We ended our day at the restaurant to eat with the family before they left, and came back home. I went directly to bed, like ASAP. No, I could not. I was so tired, and this morning I had such a hard time to get out of my bed, and we needed to leave because my son had his cheerleading practice this morning. We had to leave at like 8:20 ish. It was hard for me to get up. I had this huge headache, and I don't know, I feel like I have something in my head where it's just continuously draining my energy. So we dropped off my son at the gym. Then we went to get some coffee and try to work on things. I did update my bullet journal because I do need to film it. And then we went to run an errand at the mall because my son asked it before. So we did promise we'd do that, and came back home. And I was still exhausted, and this headache is not leaving. I did take some Tylenol and Advils, but let's just say the situation isn't worse. I guess there's that, because usually when I do have these type of headaches, they just go on worse and worse and worse the more the day goes. But right now it's pretty much the same as this morning. So it hasn't gotten worse, but it's not better. I don't have more energy. I just thinking about reading hurts my head. Just thinking of doing diamond painting hurts my head. I feel like drawing shouldn't be too bad, but it's gonna be hard. I know I do need to get on top of that because I do want to keep to my video schedules and all that. And it's easy to edit, so not too worried. Fortunately, it's not like a sitting down video that I need to make for the wrap up and the TBR, but I do still need to sit down and draw. And headache. As you've seen in the last clip, there was a tiny thunderstorm. So it was raining. It seems to have stopped right now, but there was thunder and lightning and all that stuff. So it was a good ambience for a while. And yeah, sorry, I keep yawning while I'm trying to film. Like, that's, whew, I don't know what's happening. I feel like it was maybe the heat, and sometimes you kind of underestimate the sun and the heat when it's hiding behind clouds. I honestly, I do not know. My husband has been feeling the same as me all day. Like, we've been struggling so hard. It's ugh. So I have not read yesterday. I have not read today. I don't think I'm going to be reading today either. we'll see how it goes further towards the end of the evening. But right now I'm gonna try to draw and film that. I really wanted to vacuum and do the dishes and put away some stuff, but like not today. We do need to take care of school supplies for my son. We didn't sort out everything that's left to see if anything is reusable for next year, but I'm waiting till the next paycheck, which is on Thursday, to go and buy supplies that he needs. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna buy my new planner as well. But yeah, we haven't gone through his stuff. So we're gonna do tomorrow. Like tomorrow is gonna be another resting day because we haven't really rested because we went to the mall. We went out for some coffee and work. My husband did work on his French exercises because he has a placement test he needs to take in French to see if he needs an extra class in French. So like we did work this morning, and with all of that, like it's too much. We really needed rest, and like yeah, I don't understand why it's happening, but it's happening. So we're gonna have to embrace it. But we didn't really actually rest, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I should be good tomorrow. Like I'm not too worried about it, but I'm gonna push that back to tomorrow. So like cleaning up, vacuuming, all that stuff, we're gonna take care of that tomorrow and try to read tomorrow and diamond paint also tomorrow. I am close to finishing that diamond painting, so I'm excited. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me right now. I'm gonna move on to this area, clear that out, and start drawing and filming the bullet journal. And I'll see you probably tomorrow for the next clip. So on that note, hi everyone, today is Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, I did not update yesterday at all because I ended up reading only a couple of pages of Lair of Dreams. So yeah, I was not very successful in reading, but it was a chores type of day yesterday. I woke up with a tiny bit of a headache, so I immediately took some Tylenols and Advils, and I was good for the day. It was way better than the day before on Sunday. So that went well, and I did manage to do a lot of chores. We all did, and we also took care of my son's school supplies because we are going to go shopping for those on Thursday. And the good news is that we already have like almost half of the list that was left over from last year. So that's a good news. It shouldn't be too bad, but we did need to sort everything out. So that's dealt with. Today, I still have a couple of things I need to take care of. We have vacuumed. Dishes are all done. Coffee station is all clean as well. My husband did dust a bit of the books. I want to clean my desk upstairs with my computer. And I do have this desk I need to sort out, but like not right now. I don't want to go through all of the papers and sort out all of the papers just yet. So I'm probably going to be keeping that for tomorrow or someday this week. Tomorrow we do have an appointment at 11:15, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to get done though. Maybe not that much in the morning, but hopefully in the afternoon. And on Thursday we're going shopping. Friday we'll see how the weather is and decide if we go to the water park or not. Probably on Saturday as well. I have finished my diamond painting yesterday, so I was happy with that. I don't know if I showed you a clip or not of said diamond painting, the finished result. But if I haven't just yet, I'll put it in after this one. That was nice. It was a nice accomplishment feeling. I don't know if I want to start another one just yet. I might just get into reading this afternoon instead. And I also have some tidying up to do and some sorting. I have to go through Christmas stuff because, hear me out, I bought these. Okay, you can't see well, but these, as you can see, I have stuff get out of the way. So I've got like Halloween and Christmas decorations I haven't put away, and these are storage bins for your ornaments. And I do have quite a bit that like don't really sit well in the boxes that we have them right now, and it's not ideal. And I found these on clearance last year, and I didn't put them away in the bins because the Christmas stuff was already away. We did forget a couple of things here and there, which is why today I'm taking care of it, because I do need to go downstairs and go find said Christmas stuff. And it's a bit of a mess downstairs. And I do need to take care of my workshop as well, because I do need to sew. But today I want to take care of this so that I don't see it anymore. And we can bring all that downstairs. So that is going to be very satisfying to get rid of. I might also plant the 2 houseplants that I have in water right now that I was trying to hopefully get them to grow roots, but it's not working. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put them in soil right away, because there's one of them that I think I'm losing. So if I don't want to lose both of them, I'm going to go ahead and get the soil out. So I'm going to probably take care of all of that today and read. And that's pretty much going to be it, I think, for today. I also have been catching up on my watch later list. I'm not really ahead that much, but I am still like making progress through those videos. So that's good. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say for the moment. On that note, I'm going to leave you at that, because I do have lots to get done. So I'll see you a little bit later. Hi everyone, it is Thursday, August the 6th, and it is still morning. We are about to leave in less than 2 hours. We are going shopping for school supplies mostly, but also a couple of other stuff that we need. I am happy to announce that I finished book number 2 of the Diviners, which I'm really happy with. I gave it a 5 stars. That ending, I was waiting for it for a long time, so I was really happy with that. I did end up going to bed quite late yesterday, but I could not finish the book yesterday evening, so there's that. Right now I am going to get my stuff ready, because even if we're running errands afterwards, my son does have a tumbling class, and I do want to start working on planning stuff for school, at least get a bit of a heads up on things. So I'm going to be bringing my iPad for my app with my student lists, but also my last year's planning notebooks, which I'm going to use to rebuild new plans for this year. I did have an idea of what I wanted to do at the end of last year, but I still need to put everything on paper. So I'm going to be working on that during my son's tumbling class, and then we're going to come back. And that's pretty much it for now. I do need to update my bullet journals, both of them, and that's going to be it for now. The next book I'm going to pick up is Ship of Destiny. I don't know if I'm actually going to be reading today though, but probably, if not today, probably tomorrow, and I do want to finish it. So my goal is I'm probably not going to be finishing it by the end of this vlog, which is ending tomorrow, but I'm hoping that I can finish it like as quickly as possible so I can move on then to Six of Crows. And when I'm done with Six of Crows, then I'll be able to pick up a new book, which I'm really excited about. So on that note, I'll see you in the next clip with some updates or something interesting. Yeah. Hi everyone, we are Friday, afternoon, and I am not going well at all. Yeah, my mental health is not great. I'm not in a great mood, but don't really want to get into it. So this morning, I had a horrible night because for some reason, I was unable to sleep properly, and I kept waking up. I had a headache and acid reflux, and it was just everything to keep me from sleeping well and being rested. And I ended up like getting out of bed really late because I was not well rested. And by the time I got up, my husband didn't really want to go to the water park today. I wanted to. It was more on the cloudy side this morning. Right now, it's like really sunny out, but right now it is a clear sky. But this morning was quite meh. And we ended up not going at all because I could not, for the life of me, just deal with everything. So decided I was gonna take care of some things here on the computer. I've got a little bit, tiny bit of editing to do and some other stuff I need to take care of. And I wanted to do that. And I've been sitting here for at least half an hour without anything getting done. So I might just do the video and go downstairs afterwards and start working on my business and sewing and stuff, because I do have a craft fair in a week. So not tomorrow, but the next Saturday. So I might just take care of that. I do have some footage I want to film for TikToks and all that stuff. So yeah, I might do that. I don't know. I do have some photos I need to take care of. I do have a wave contest that I have to send a visual tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, I have a week to send it. So it's a bit of all of that all mixed in together. I should do inventory, like a lot of things, and I have to put away some stuff because it's a mess in my workshop right now. So I should also clean up. But nothing seems like I have the energy to do that. I did do some diamond painting yesterday evening, and I showed you the end result where I was at, my progress, but I didn't like do a b-roll of me doing said painting because I cannot find the right way to have a proper view of the painting, if that makes sense. I don't have a top tier camera. It's just my phone, and it's not the quality I like it to be. So yeah. And I try to have the phone like on top of what I'm doing. And I'm not working at my desk. I'm actually working on my kitchen table when I do that, because I do need a lot more space for everything compared to like when I'm drawing. And that means I have my tripod like very close to me, which I hate. So yeah, I haven't found the right way to film that properly and where I'm satisfied, because if it's too far away, I feel like you don't see anything and it's not necessarily worth it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll try to figure something out eventually. Something happened yesterday and I felt like so dumb. And I don't want to say that because my husband gets really mad when I down talk myself, but I felt that way. So as you've seen probably in the video, I do like to use washi tape to divide the sections that I'm going to be working on. And then that way I know where the plastic shuts. I don't like to have the plastic over it when it's done. Anyways, so I just cut it where the washi tape is. And so I was on my section and there was like a 3 diamond like wide part where I actually refilmed it because yeah, that part was not sticky at all. So you had like 3 columns of diamond painting of diamonds that nothing was sticking. And I didn't understand why. I just thought I had a faulty diamond painting and I'd have to like put glue on it or whatever. So I was thinking of solutions of what to do. I'll ask Google, whatever. So I just went on and finished the rest of that section before getting back to it. And then I thought to myself, I'll just check and see if like how wide is the area that is non-sticky so I can properly plan ahead. I just took off the rest of the plastic sheet that's on top of it to see what are the other areas that are non-sticky. But then when I did take that off, I felt like a lot a bigger area that wasn't sticky and kind of didn't really make sense to me, which I didn't understand. I could see the poured glue on the actual canvas. So like, I didn't understand, but I did see in the plastic that there was plastic missing. And then I realized that like it was non-sticky because there was part of the plastic still on the canvas. So yeah, that happened. I felt really, really dumb. But that plastic is so clear. Like I could not see where the plastic ended. I had to go with tweezers and stuff and get it out. But like it took me a while, more than it should have taken me. And I didn't understand either because, and it was under the washi tape. That's the thing, because when I took off the plastic from my section, like it was a clear rectangle. I would have seen it if part of it hadn't come off. Yeah, what didn't come out was a part that was under the washi tape, which I didn't see. So yeah, I'll be careful for the next section where that happens again, where the plastic is cut through. But I'm happy I don't have to put on some more glue, so that's good. Anyways, I'm rambling. I did not read yesterday either. I did get to work on things yesterday during a tumbling class for school, but that's all I did. And then yeah, yesterday I was just really, really tired of the shopping and our financial situation, which is big part of my really bad mood. I ordered 3 weeks ago, I ordered 2 more books because it was for prompts, and that's where I was at. And honestly, I mean, our situation is going to get better because I'm starting school again and to work in 2 weeks. And that means I'm going to have a pay raise. And my husband is going back to school, so he's going to have more financial aid that way as well. So like it should be better, but it's so stressful and I hate it so much. But yeah, I kind of feel guilty of buying these books because like I have so many books that I'm trying to read right now. I could reread so many other books. There's so much stuff, but because I decided to participate in this or that, and I have to buy books for these or that or those prompts, and I don't like going to the library because there's not a lot of books in English other than like I would have to go borrow them digitally because like there's more English books that way, but it doesn't work with my Kindle. I will not be reading on my phone. That's not an option. So I don't know what to do. And I hate it because I do want to buy the books that I do appreciate it, but then buying a book I've already read, sometimes it's not something that I prioritize either. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I didn't want to talk about it, but here we are. So yeah, I just wanted to say I might not be continuing prompts and readathons just yet, and just keep on with the books I actually own right now. I do need to buy books for dedicated vlogs, but that will be for when school starts again. Should be better. Maybe I'm just stressing out for nothing. It's just a bad like month for all of this. I don't know. Like these things are just so much fun to do and to try to find books that fit prompts and all that. But sometimes I feel like it's just, I try to make this channel to be about my life and what I go through and just talk about books and that I'm enjoying or not. And that's really all it is, and share my experience of reading those and being a teacher and all that. But sometimes, yeah. And I really do try to just stay in that zone. And I don't want to get into that like full consumerism debate on all that, because you do what you want to do with your money and like it's fine. But yeah, I do not sit well with our very extreme capitalism society that we live in right now. And I hate it so much, but it is what it is. I am going to show you the 2 books though, even if I've already talked about them. So just give me a second and I'll be back. I am back. So the first one is An Ember in the Ashes, which was for a prompt in the Arbilium, the last one. And the next one is starting in September. So I do need to finish this one so I can start Aurelium, right? Ooh, I didn't see that. I love that. That means that when I buy the other books in the series, it's probably going to be with the matching spine. It's going to make a big picture with all the spines one all together. It's going to be nice. I didn't see that. But yeah, I do like these newer covers. I think they're nice. I've heard amazing things about this, and it shouldn't be too long to get through. It is 446 pages. It doesn't really feel too bad. It has quite big spacing between lines and all that, so shouldn't be too bad. And I do think it is YA. So there's this one, and the other one is the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying a Vampire, which is for the A Year in Elja prompt for, I think, March. Lair of Dreams was for February, which I did finish. So now I'm on to March, which is Southern Book Club's guide. I love Grady Hendrix, what I've read from him so far. I love The Horror Store, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this one as well. And I think it's going to be a good palate cleanser going into a horror book. 404 pages, so shouldn't be too bad to get to either. So those are the two I got, and I found these that were just really cute, and I couldn't leave them there. They weren't expensive. They're like little tabs, but they're colored pencils. So yeah, I think they're really cute, and I'm going to be using them in my planner once I'm able to get said planner. That's going to be all for me right now. I've rambled for way too long. I'm going to get to work, start the AC again because I had to stop it in order to film it. And it's been over 20 minutes and it's starting to get very, very heavy because it's very humid today. So I'm going to start that again, get some work, probably go downstairs, try to film some B-roll in between, and yeah, update you as I go on. I might sit down a little bit later with Ship of Destiny, but not right now because yeah, I need to feel productive. I need to do something. I need to take control, because when things happen to me that I have no control about it, I just want to take control back. And it's the only way that I know of that I can cope with these things. So I'm going to go ahead and try to cope and control what I can control. And I'll see you a little bit later with something else. But I will be closing the vlog today. I just don't know when or with what. So anyways.
I couldn't see with how close I was. It's not hard to find if your grip is loose enough. How lucky to be by your side, to feel your stare. Sick as a dog, I run my hands through your hair. Running on time, darling, aren't we all? I think you could show me something that I won't need to to resolve. So twist my words until you can find a way to make them work for you. Your windshield drawings start to fade. Oh my.
Hi everyone, it is now Saturday, noon-ish. I unfortunately did not read that much. I did read a tiny bit. I think it was a chapter and a half, 20 pages of Ship of Destiny, and I'm still loving it. I just, don't have much more to say with only 20 pages, but I did read. But I was feeling really, really sleepish, and I did pick up my book quite late in the evening, so I ended up going to bed early-ish. So I ended up not being that productive yesterday. I did manage to edit last week's vlog, which I was happy with. It's all up and done. I will be editing today's vlog, this week's vlog, because I'm starting the new one. I've got quite a lot to get through this week. I'm feeling a little less down than yesterday, but like my usual defense mechanism is to go into workaholic mode, and I think that's just kicking in. So this morning I did take time to vacuum and change sheets and do the dishes and all that stuff on top of my usual Pilates and PT exercises and all that stuff. And here we are now. I am going to leave you at that because I have a big week and I have a lot to do today. So I'm just going to be moving on into the next vlog. Thank you so much for everyone who watches my video. I really, really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one.